Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Tej, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all how I make ambient beats for Young Thug and Gunna. It's gonna be something similar to what Wheezy made off of Wunna, kind of like a Dolls on Your Head sort of beat. And yeah, with that being said, let's just hop right into it. All right, so I actually went through a lot of Electra presets. I had 6 in total, but I ended up only using 4 in the end. So for the first one, to lay out kind of like my pad melody, I used this key 6 God preset, and then I drew these chords into the piano roll. I opened up the key grotto preset in the same Electra pack. This is what that melody sounds like with the keys. After that, I added the key ransom preset, again, the same preset pack. And with the rest of the melodies, it sounds like this. And these chords are the same as these ones, except I think one of them doesn't get played out of the first triplet. After that, I have a synth sound from this pack in X-Band. I kind of play this like during parts of the verses, and that sounds like this with the first key melody. So I think the chords are pretty much the same as the first one, except I have sevenths and octaves from the first notes on some of these. So for example, like the first note, I have the chord that I drew out, and then I have the C, which is the seventh of D, and this is in the key of D minor. And then so those four sounds I had as my melody, and I kind of just picked and choose where I put those. I didn't have a single instance in the song where I had all 4 of them playing at the same time because then it kinda got cluttered with some of the rest of the drums and whatnot. With that being said, let's just hop into the drums, and you guys will see how I kinda pieced it together in the arrangement. The first drum sound I add that I usually do is a clap, and then I grab this hi-hat sound, and I believe I used the Holy and Tyquil MIDI kit, and I pulled out one of the hi-hat midis and I adjusted some of the notes and the velocities a little bit. In context, this is what the pattern sounds like. And after that, I opened up a open hat sound. And for the open hat, I went into this tab right here, turned everything down except for the hold all the way up. And what that does is it basically just creates an envelope so that the note doesn't ring out after it's being played in the piano roll. So then that way it doesn't kind of bleed out and affect some of the other drums. And then I put a Spins 808 in, but I kind of changed it around a little bit. So I put an envelope like I did on the open hi-hat. And what I did is I turned the out up a little bit so that it hits a little quicker, kind of like a Zay 808 instead of a Spins. And then I went into this tab right here. I turned the EQ to about 34%, and I clicked reverse polarity. So instead of a typical spins 808, the new, I guess, designed 808 sounds like this. And in context, this is what the pattern sounds like. And then to top off the drums, I added a kick just to add a little bit of extra punch to the 808. And so for the arrangement, I opened a song up with just the first three melodies. And then kind of throughout the verses, I had just each melody kind of sparingly. I tried not to layer more than two of them at the same time. I tried to keep a little bit of variety in it, but also try not to overwhelm the listener that this may be intended for. Yeah, that's pretty much my arrangement tip for beats like this. Is if you have a lot of layers, don't just splurge all of them, especially like not during the hook. You want it to have a lot of elements, but at the same time you don't want it to be overcomplicated. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my arrangement tips. That's it for the rest of the beat. As always, I'll have the full beat played at the end. Thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see me do next. Check out some of my other social medias. I'll leave my links in the description. Hit the sub button. Stay tuned for future tutorials and type beat videos. And yeah, that'll be it for me. I'll see y'all later.
Yo, Tez, what's up?